Let's chat about COVID-19 and how this whole thing is having a really heavy strain on our mindset. Personally, I've felt overwhelmed. I'm going to just be completely honest and not sugarcoat it. I've felt overwhelmed. I'd be lying if I said that due to the stress of all of this going on, I haven't felt a little bit overwhelmed and stressed out. I just want to normalize that. Like, it's okay to feel stressed out. It's okay to feel like you're out of control in certain situations, because the reality is everyone's out of control in this situation with COVID. We have control over our bodies, over our lifestyles, but the whole umbrella of all of this is that this is something that's out of our realm of control. And I think that does something very trippy to us when we know that there's something going on that, you know, subconsciously we know is out of our realm of control, right? I work in a field where I am a financial specialist. I work with clients who have retirement plans, and not to go too deep into what I do, I deal with people who have saved their whole lives in a lot of cases for their retirement. A lot of people calling in, you know, very, very anxious, almost to the verge of tears in a lot of cases, looking for answers, you know, during all this uncertainty. The market's been crazy, so, you know, people have lost thousands of dollars, and at this point, months later, it's almost to be expected, as sad as that is, that, you know, you're going to take some sort of financial hit. The reason I'm mentioning it is, you know, when you're dealing with people constantly that have that that negative doomsday outlook, which is completely valid. It's completely something that makes sense, and, you know, it's something that, you know, you would expect in this situation. It takes a toll on you. I think it's very important that we all are in tune with the impact that certain things can have on us on a subconscious level. It's COVID-19, right? But the effect it's having on us as a society, it's not so much financial that I worry about, not just for myself, but for other people, right? And I think it's important we address it. It's the emotional aspect of it, right? Financial, it's a big deal as well. Trust me, I know. If I were to lose even a couple $100s from my paycheck, it would be reflected in how I have to live my entire life. I'd have to restructure in different ways, right? So I do get it. The financial impact is one part of it. But I think what most people are not thinking about is the emotional impact. When we as a society are forced to stay indoors and to be isolated and to really reflect, when we're forced to confront things that we don't want to confront, to be entirely enmeshed with our reality in a way that I think we haven't in a very long time as a society. Social media, with technology, I don't think we have collectively just been forced to face a lot of things in a very long time. It is really putting people in a very uncomfortable situation. When you have no other choice but to be at home and just be comfortable with yourself, to really see things for what they are in a lot of cases, family members, relationships, children, all these things on a day-to-day, we're so in the go, right? We're so easily swept up into the day-to-day life, right? That we forget that our reality is what it is until a COVID-19, until a coronavirus, something unprecedented happens. We are forced to be in our reality. And I think, just from my own personal opinion, that has outweighed the financial impact by miles. It's been crazy to see how it has impacted certain people. Comment down below, guys. I know I'm rambling a little bit here, but these are just my thoughts. And, you know, if you feel something different, leave it down below as well. I want to turn this into a conversation, turn it into a forum down below in the comments. I think it's very interesting to just have a dialogue, you know? I don't think we do that enough. And, you know, I was that nerd in school that loved, you know, even if it was a conversation about some weird topic in history, I just liked the camaraderie of having a challenging conversation with opposing parties. Like, that's very interesting to me. Getting back on topic here, this is just a PSA. Remain vigilant and remain observant, because I feel like this moment in time, it really had to happen. I think as a society, we needed to really wake up in a lot of ways. We were in like a synapsis of just slumber, being stuck in social media, stuck on, you know, work, you know, go to work, make money, and, you know, monetary things, you know, getting the nicest car, the nicest house. Like, I think we really have lost touch, or had lost touch on our realities in a lot of ways. And I think that this had to happen, and I think it was going to happen at some point. Don't become negative. Don't become negative and pessimistic because of all of this, because I honestly believe in my heart of hearts that a lot of people are waking up in very, very fulfilling ways. And I do think that we're all going to come out of this situation better people, much better people, most of us, hopefully. But yeah, I'm not going to ramble too much here. Get out of your comfort zone. This whole journey, this whole season that we're going through right now is to get you out of your comfort zone and do things that may feel uncomfortable, but things that almost you maybe should have done in the first place before COVID. Things that are probably going to be the best changes you've ever made in your life. Please, you know, instead of being negative, take this as a sign that maybe there's some things that can change for the better as a result of all of this craziness. I didn't think I was going to upload something like this on my channel, but I think it was appropriate. If you thought I was rambling and being annoying, leave that down below as well. I take no offense to it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Be safe and be well.